Hey Jake, what you reading? Star Wars issue 2? I've been waiting to read that. Give it to me.
Read Bill and Ted instead, man. This is my second print.
Ooh, Bill and Ted.
This week I've got two really awesome picks of the week. The first one is Ninjak #1 from Valiant Comics and written by my boy Matt Kindt. He's a ninja with some badass skills. He works for MI6 occasionally, and he's got all the gadgets. There's a cool flashback story as well. This book is a good time. My second pick of the week is from Image Comics, and it's The Surface #1. While I may butcher his name, I'm a huge fan of Ailscott, and he rocks it with this book. It's really confusing, but in the Grant Morrison good kind of way. It's a semi-futuristic society where everyone's life is logged in a life log. Everyone's life is constantly documented. You know what's going on, so you can't get away with anything, right? Well, what if you're a hacker, and what if you're trying to find out what's really going on, and you have to look beneath the surface? Batman Arkham Knight #1 is out this week, and it starts setting the stage for what will probably be one of the greatest video games of all time when Batman gets a video game that's rated M for mature this summer. Still need more Batman? Detective Comics Endgame #1, which is a one-shot, comes out this week. Involves the character Anarchy and ties in with the Joker story going on in the regular Scott Snyder Batman series, also called Endgame. The super cool Chip Zdarsky relaunches Howard the Duck from Marvel Comics this week. It's only been 2 weeks, but Spider-Gwen 2 is here to make your week. Star Wars #3 is out from Marvel this week. What? We ran out of 2 and you didn't get one? We also got second prints of #2.
My big book this week is Copperhead Volume 1 from Image Comics. It is probably one of the best reads of the last year. I'm sure you heard us talk about it before at the shop. If you haven't checked out the single issues, now's your chance. If you like Saga, you should read this book. It is excellent. Hellbreak's got everything you want. Colin Bunn, supernatural, paramilitary. Could you ask for anything more? How about a low introductory price of $1? Fine, you got it. This has been a great month for sci-fi comics, and the trend continues with Southern Cross #1 from Image Comics. It's got hot chicks on a spaceship. This week, Spawn is finally back in Spawn Resurrection #1. Now you're probably saying, wasn't he back last month? Well, he's really back this time with Elle Simmons. If you're like me, you probably love comic book shows, and CW's got another one starting next week. It's iZombie. If you haven't read this comic when it came out, do yourself a favor. We've got an issue 1 for $1. If you like that, you can read the entire series in trades. It's Mike Allred art. I love Mouse Guard, and we have a new Mouse Guard series this week. Mouse Guard, Legend of the Guard, Volume 3. If you're a cool kid, then you already know about the humans. If not, check it out, Daddy-O. It's got a $10 first trade from Image.
Aw yeah, it's time for some Balthazar and Franco. They dropped the trade for Teen Titans Return to the Treehouse, as well as the first issue of their new series, Itty Bitty Grimace. 2 of our best-selling series get trade releases this week, Justice League and Deadpool. In pop news, we've got Lilo, Stitch, Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China, Zoe Washburn from Firefly, Nurse Harley Quinn from the Arkham games, and, while it may be an unspeakable word, Cthulhu. That's it for this week, guys. Be sure to check back next week, let us know what you think in the comments, and mark your calendar for Free Comic Book Day. It's the first Saturday in May. Take down some really freaking terrifying terrorists that are in like China and like have ninja skills. I'm starting over again because I went too far. The arsonist has oddly shaped feet. My second pick of the week is from Image Comics, and it's The Surface #1. This book takes place in a somewhat futuristic society where everyone's lives are constantly uploaded into life logs. They're not life logs, are they? Maybe they are life logs. They are life logs. My second pick...